The return of the $1 Billion Princess. One hell of a tag team match. A brand new WWE pre-show signature. And Bobby Lashley actually put on a competitive match. I'm Ben from the 5 Moves of Doom, and it is time to look at what went down on Monday Night Raw. Raw opened with GM Baron Corbin greeting Stephanie and Triple H at their limo, and after a very awkward rendition of Happy Birthday from Corbin, the $1 Billion Princess told Corbin that putting himself in a title shot last week was not a good decision on his part, and instead, if Corbin needed to get at the Shield so badly, he should find himself some partners for tonight, as in the main event, he and his mystery partners would be taking on the Shield, a match which would be touted all night as the first time the Shield had wrestled together in over a year. Literally, people, they said that every 14 seconds. Speaking of the Shield opened the show in the ring. Ambrose tells us that we are looking at the 3 workhorses in the WWE. They may have lost a few battles, but they have never lost a single war, apart from that time where Seth betrayed them and the Shield separated. Don't worry, we're forgetting about that. Reigns starts to talk, but the crowd boos him mercilessly. Reigns says they could have read off their resumes, but it would take all day. Reigns and Rollins raise their titles to the sky, and everybody is happy. No, everybody wants a shot at you guys. Reigns says the only men who deserve the championships are in the ring right now. Rollins adds that this is about them being the best. Rollins calls out Corbin and his partners to kick off the show. Corbin comes out to the stage and reminds us that Stephanie is here and today is her birthday. Like we needed reminded of that, a rendition of Happy Birthday at the beginning of the show. Corbin is putting his foot down. Corbin says they are going to show everyone who the Shield is. No one likes the Shield individually or even collectively. Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre join Corbin on the stage. Strowman tells Reigns to shine up that Universal real nice because Reigns isn't going to have it long. Strowman and Ziggler say Ambrose doesn't need the Shield. Ziggler says 2 years ago Ambrose was the WWE Champion and Ambrose did it all on his own. Reigns and Rollins have had everything, Ambrose has nothing. McIntyre tells Ambrose that Reigns and Rollins don't deserve Ambrose. Ziggler notes that all of the times Ambrose has sacrificed himself for Rollins and Reigns. Ziggler says he knows it isn't easy to turn your back on your brothers, but Ambrose is welcome to join them. Ambrose doesn't say a word. That heel turn is right there, isn't it, folks? Ready and willing to pull the trigger on that. Reigns says the people pay to see them beat their asses so that the Dogs of War charge the ring, but Corbin cuts them off and says this isn't happening. Nice way to open Raw there. Balor beat Jinder Mahal next. Both men had their mixed match challenge partners at ringside. Singh was also there and was the botched distraction that caused Mahal the loss. After Bayley dropped Singh with a Bayley to belly on the outside, Mahal got rolled up by Balor after he stopped to check on his friend. After the match, Mahal beat down Singh for the 6 millionth time as Alicia Fox, Mahal's partner for the mixed match challenge, egged her partner on the whole time. Maybe this time this is actually the end of Mahal and Singh, but I rather fucking doubt it. The Riot Squad beat Natty and the Bellas next. During the match, Liv Morgan had to be taken to the back as she was seemingly legit knocked unconscious by a Brie Bella yes click. Liv, we hope you're okay and please come back to our screen soon. Backstage, Ziggler walks into Ambrose's locker room. Ambrose tells Ziggler to leave. Ziggler pitches Ambrose joining the Dogs of War. Ziggler tells Ambrose just to give them the signal tonight and they will take care of the rest. So much foreshadowing. Even the talent can see this Ambrose heel turn. Connor got a win on Raw. What? Connor of the Ascension got a win on Raw. He pinned Chad Gable as Rude and Victor both watched their partners from ringside. This is more foreshadowing, but this time it's a Bobby Roode heel turn we're screaming for. I'm sorry, Jack. I'd get ready for that forfeit. This is a Roode heel turn. Backstage, Charlie asks Triple H about The Undertaker as he and Stephanie are trying to leave. Triple H says if Taker is worried about a suit, Taker has already lost. As far as Undertaker taking Triple H's soul, he sold that a long time ago. That's a really bad impression of Triple H. When it comes to The Undertaker though, the end is now. Next up, Team #MackleZiggler, yep, still going, defend their Raw Tag Team Championships against the Revival, and feck me, this was a great match. The Rival seemingly had an answer for everything Grohl threw at them, and on several occasions looked to have the match won. I counted at least 4 near falls, and each one had me convinced the match was over. But at the end of the day, Dolph got the tag, and after a huge clay zag, the Revival were done. I did not expect this match to be that good, but my god, it was brilliant. Well worth it. You know what? Pause me now, go and watch it, and come back. You good? Brilliant. Let's move on. Elias is next up, and he says that Denver doesn't deserve an Elias performance, so instead he is going to hand over to his close friend and partner for Australia, Kevin Owens, to host the Kevin Owens Show. Owens says last week Lio Rush talked crap about him unprovoked. Owens says he wants to get to know Rush a bit better and invites him to join them in the ring from the Kevin Owens Show. Rush comes out and says that he and Lashley made them look like fools last week. Rush says he might be young, but he isn't naive. Elias and Owens pull out a booster seat for Rush to sit in, and Rush says that they can tell their jokes to Bobby Lashley as well. Lashley beat Elias next in a surprisingly competitive match. Seriously, these matches have been decent tonight. Partway through the match, Elias runs into a complete shot. Elias and Lashley trade rights and lefts. Lashley hits a delayed vertical suplex on Elias. Lashley spears Elias through the ropes. Elias and Lashley are both out on the floor. Owens chases Rush around the ring. Owens accidentally runs into Lashley, causing a disqualification. After the fight, Owens and Elias corner Rush in the ring and look to destroy him with a powerbomb, but Lashley makes a save for his hype man. Usually I'd be pretty annoyed that the heels got outdone again, but Bobby Lashley's in his hometown and Lio Rush is brilliant. So you know what, this week guys, you get a pass. Well, it seems Turnabout is fair play backstage as Rollins finds McIntyre and tries to convince him that he is the one being used by Dolph and Braun. Rollins tells McIntyre that he is carrying Ziggler literally out of Hell in a Cell. Rollins tells McIntyre to take a look in the mirror and think about who is actually being used. Ziggler walks up to as Rollins leaves and asks what was that all about, when McIntyre simply said, "Don't worry about it," and walks away. Foreshadowing! Nia Jax pinned Alicia Fox next, so yeah. Let's move on. No, you know what? That's too harsh, right? These guys are putting their bodies on the line to entertain me, and I'm really sorry, Nia and Alicia. I had no interest in watching you two wrestle, and I didn't really watch. I went for... Yeah, moving on. Backstage, McIntyre walks into Ambrose's locker room and says Rollins is either looking for a 4-man shield or he is nervous. What else can you say about this? Will Ambrose turn? What's going on? And it's main event time next as the Shield take on Baron Corbin and 2 mystery partners. And by God, his partners are the feckin' Authors of Pain. Authors of Pain, squashing jobbers for about 4 years, and all of a sudden, main event of Raw. I think we're all happy. Deep breath, guys. This is a big one. Before the match starts, Strowman and Ziggler and McIntyre walk out onto the stage with chairs. Ambrose and Corbin lock up. Ambrose takes Corbin down and gets a 1 count. Corbin locks in the side leg headlock. Drop toe hold by Ambrose. Ambrose tags in Rollins. Rollins and Ambrose double suplex Corbin. Rollins and Ambrose tactic. You know what? I'm not going to do this. You don't need to know every single thing about this match. What you're interested in is what happened at the end. Rollins manages to tag in Ambrose. Ambrose clotheslines Corbin. Ambrose escapes a deep 6 and clotheslines Corbin to the outside. Ambrose drop kicks the heels through the ropes. Corbin tries to do the weird clothesline thing around the corner, but Ambrose reverses it into a neck breaker. The AOP tried to hit the last chapter on Ambrose. Reigns out of nowhere for the Superman punch to save Ambrose. Rollins dives in on everyone. Corbin gets the stomp from Rollins, dirty deeds from Ambrose, and the spear from Reigns. 1, 2, 3, Shield win. After the match, Ambrose is on the outside and he takes his time. This is it, guys. This is the heel turn about to happen. All of the foreshadowing from this night is going to pay for itself right now. But after looking as if he would join Braun and co, he rolls into the ring and joins the Shield as a sign of solidarity as the Dogs of War look on to end Raw. So all night we have been building to a heel turn and nothing happened. Great. All we've learned from Raw last night is that the most unified and solid faction in history is still unified and solid. What the hell? So that is what happened on Raw last night, guys. What did you think of it? Leave me a comment down in the comment section below to tell us your thoughts on Monday Night Raw from last night. And when you've done that, make sure you are subscribed to never miss any of our brilliant content. And to hear mine and the Rockstar's thoughts on Raw in full, make sure you head over to Podbean, iTunes or Spotify and subscribe to the 5 News We're Doing podcast. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.